Hey everyone! I know all of us were pretty anxious about all our classes shifting to an online format. I get it. Not every industry or field of study can be successfully completed remotely. But since we're playing the hand we're dealt, I'm going to define two types of resources that might make your virtual learning, working, and socializing situations a little bit better, and give you two popular platforms of each that you can download and use for free to help you get through this really weird time. We know the world has long been gradually automating tasks and shifting to digital platforms. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in a simpler 2018 pre pandemic America, 24% of the US workforce worked remotely at least part of the time, although 62% of American workers report that their type of work duties could be performed remotely. I haven't yet found reliable statistics of the percentage of Americans who are now teleworking due to business and school closures for social distancing, but it seems like this pandemic is just ripping off the band-aid of industries that were slow to get on board of automation and integration. Now I want to explain two different types of tools that are super useful when working virtually. The first is live streaming software. We all know what these are. You guys probably use them to talk to your family or your partners when they're not around. Facebook has the software, as do Apple phones. Live streaming software is simply a tool that allows us to conduct VTCs or video chats. I don't personally use VTCs on a normal basis, but I can assure you that it has kept me sane while being in isolation. It's not only used for full social interactions, but these platforms can streamline meetings and let us see and convey those little intangible communications like body language we would normally only get in person. They're also more useful for conveying information quickly versus like in a group chat, because I don't know about you all, but I'm the queen of leaving people on read. Two popular platforms that support large groups of people are Zoom and Google Hangouts. Both of these platforms allow you to mute your mic in case your little sister is being loud and obnoxious in the next room, and allows you to turn your camera off and see other people's feed in case being quarantined has maybe reduced your typical amount of hair washings per week. Zoom even lets you choose a virtual background if you haven't cleaned your office since the day classes went online. I may be projecting my own #quarantine life there. But anyway, Hangouts is really neat for scheduled and reoccurring meetings because it is fully integrated with your Google Calendar. And it can even set up the call with all the participants that are supposed to be in that meeting who are on your calendar. Another very useful tool to use for full communication, collaboration, and file sharing is called a wiki. I know you all know what Wikipedia is, but I had no idea what a real wiki platform was until I took RMU's Leading Virtual Teams class last term. Wiki are knowledge-based platforms that endless users can add and edit content in. I realize that sounds sort of like a social network, and technically can be used as one, but wikis are more useful for collaborative information projects. They are incredibly useful for group meetings and projects because multiple users can go in and edit content within the same file. Many wikis available now can integrate other apps for collaborative sharing like calendars, to-do lists, cloud storage, live streaming software, Rocketbook, and even survey and analytics platforms. Microsoft Teams is a wiki that can be downloaded for free and synced with your school or business email. Teams uses Skype as its live streaming software and is a clean, streamlined virtual workspace. It completely integrates Microsoft Office, which is so valuable for big group projects, but unfortunately that also means it's not compatible with Apple products. Slack, however, is another popular wiki that is fully compatible with Apple. Slack can be downloaded for free and uses Zoom as its live streaming software. Unlike Microsoft Teams that requires a business or school sync, all of Zoom's collaboration and application integration features can be fully utilized for personal use. For example, my partner and I have created a channel on Zoom specifically for wedding planning. I'll pause for all your notional cheers and congratulations. But anyway, I hope that some of you actually go out and research the tools I discussed today, and that they make your virtual life a little easier. Knowing that there are an array of options available and that many before us have been successful using VTCs and wikis reduces my anxiety about being stuck in my apartment all day and lets me know that I can still get things accomplished. Hopefully it does for you too. Stay safe, stay healthy, and if you're going nuts, just give me a video call.